Good afternoon, everyone. We are waiting for a few more people. Within 2 minutes, we'll be starting this first hour webinar. So it's 4:30 now in India time. Within 2 minutes, we'll start. So good afternoon to everyone who just joined. So all the people in this webinar today are already using SERB. I believe that everyone has its own user ID and password and familiar with how to log in into the software. So I'm logging in with my username. And I'm putting my password. So today's topic was is to discuss how to create broker slip using Microsoft Word through SERB Online. So before starting, we have to create masters. So we go to admin area. And in admin area, we have CRM and upload slip template. Now in slip template, we can create template for this is in menu, fourth menu, upload slip template. So in slip template, we have facultative, TT proportional and TT non-proportional. So this you can decide on admin level with the help of my support team, like how you want the slip template as class wise, which is we say risk, or subclass wise, subclass of risk. So this is common use practice that we keep a slip as per class of risk. So I'm also selecting that, but it can be as detailed as subclass of risk. So you can see there are pre-uploaded templates available here. So we have uploaded templates for various class of risk. And when you see here, there are two things you are seeing. One is the slip and another is cover note. So today I'll discuss only the slip part. To upload the slip template, we will use, say, on property, I download this slip template. Or let's delete it. Let me create another slip template. So I need a Word file to be uploaded as a slip template here. So from where I will get this Word file? So I have some master file available with me, which my support team also provides you if you ask, and or you can do it from your own database. So I am keeping it Serve Online, and here we have master cover note and slip templates. This is available for the clients. So I'm opening up slip. So this is very important. The best master you prepare, you spend time on creating the master. Once your master is ready, then and as good as the template you create, you will get the slip accordingly. So I request everyone to spend some time on this. So this is a broker slip template, class type, wordings. So if let me enable borders also, so to identify. This is a Word file, so you can do it. Sorry. So this is Microsoft Word. You people do Microsoft Word better than us. So this is a Word file, and here all titles we can identify. This is class type, original insured, reinsured, retrocedent, period, interest. So and this way that is designed. So you edit header, you put your header on the top, you put, and no need of table. In fact, you can directly write it in Word file according to your needs. Now the technical part here is from our side, from where you will get the data to be coming from Word database. So to get the data from the database, we have bookmarks here. Okay. So if you see the bookmarks, there are several bookmarks predefined. In this document, I have assigned it. Say suppose class, and I click on go to. So you see a class bookmark is there already on the first. Reinsured. Again, here we have a bookmark. If I want to add another bookmark, so I will go to this file and I'll check, say in insured I need cedent name. So how I'll get it? So I select here, I'll say insert bookmark. And insert bookmark. And here I will write ACE underscore bookmark, cedent name. So add. This ACE. So this our bookmarks looks like ACE underscore and then bookmark name. If cedent name, then you can copy it from here. So this Excel to download in Serve Online also, or you can ask my support team for this Excel file. So here are the keywords which you can use in your template. So just go through this. This is a reference number. Reference number is your unique number of your company for the slip. This can be short name of the company, then slash class of risk, some short wording for class of risk, and then inquiry code, slip number, this way. So it may be, and this you have to tell us, we will design it for you the way you want. Say I'm designing, say Simpson, then slip, or I write property, I write PTY, and then inquiry code, and then slip number. this way. So this is a technical thing. If you want something different, then you can ask us. This is a duplicate for footer, like in the Word file you see here. Some people want it in the footer also. There's reference number in footer, and reference number maybe as a column here. Say maybe writing a reference number. So here we can put a bookmark as ACE, and I'll copy it from there. Ref number. Add. Same is for date and time, from time to time, interest insured, and then this is Word file. You play around. You write whatever you want into this, and do copy paste. The only thing is which should be intact is these fields. Majority of these fields you understand and identified. These fields are for facultative slip. This is for facultative endorsement slip. This is for cover note. These are for addendum cover note. Additional fields required in addendum cover note. This is proportional treaty slip. This is non-proportional treaty slip, and proportional treaty cover note, and non-proportional treaty cover note. Reason being because each business has its own wordings required. So based on that, we have created the various bookmarks. So once this Word file is ready, okay, we save this Word file, close it, and we upload it here. So I select property. So my system logged out because it was idle for some time. So just a moment. So I'm going to admin area. Upload slip template. Facultative. And I say here property, and I upload a file. And for cover note, we can upload a cover note for template also if we have. I have prepared a cover note template also, or we can leave it. So templates uploaded. So this way we can upload template for each class of business. So now I'll create a facultative inquiry. So where we can use this slip template. So I do a new inquiry entry. Select a branch as head office. I select insured, or I can add a new insured. Say insured as Simpson Softwares Limited and country equal to India, and I select city as Mohali, industry segment, okay, no group, I save it, or I can do it through masters. Now I select property from here and subclass as property all risk. Then the Indian rupees as a base original currency. You can take your own currency. This you are familiar that offer name is automatically coming. So you get the offer name and I select up insured from India. Example ICICI Lombard. So we have 100% share. Suppose cedent retention is reference number is not available, and I leave it all others. Then the commission rate we will be getting against this business. This you are well aware. Then you are every day you are filling up these values. So and I save this. So I put some sum insured. And the premium rate is say for 2.5%. So my gross premium is there. I select as ceding commission at 20%. And not adding any tax for the time being. So just because my objective is not to show this entry, objective is to create slip. So my section is created. I can have more than one section also added, but once it is done, I'll proceed to the creation of the slip. So there is a button, if you see here, is continue to slip. This one. So when I click on continue to slip, now system asking to open up S Office wrapper, which is a program which interacts between Sarba Online and Microsoft Word installed on your machine. So this program has taken the value from, say, these values. I see this is Word file. Coming from the database, so I don't want to keep 0. Say it is wrong. I just wanted to keep it as a full values. I can do this bold. Everything in bold. This is wording. I write here as a test wording. Test wording. Okay. Retrocedent not applicable. So this is a Word file now. So I can copy anything. I can copy from another form, paste it here. Okay. Or this is the premium coming from the database. And a number coming, you can define whatever the value you put in database. So order here on 100% of 100% it is coming because I selected 100%. So rest you know better than us. So you can add delete fields. You can copy it from another file, and all your Microsoft Word command, including Control S or saving, works on this. And when you wanted to, you see this is a template. This is a file downloaded from the server. So it is locally for in your temporary database. And when you click Control S, a copy is being saved on the server. And once you close it, it is transferred to server. So as this file is lying on server, so you need not to worry about the keeping it in your My Document or in your public folders, because whenever you need to retrieve it, you have the query code, and anytime you go to slip management and get the query code, and your file is right there. You can edit it again. See, this is store in jurisdiction only. Then you edit further. % off. So So I'll close this. I'm pressing Control S when I'm saving it. So by pressing Control S or clicking on Save button is all saving it to server. So now the slip is created. Any point of time, again I can edit it by clicking this. If I wanted to download, I can click Download button, because this is a protected file. So without downloading, you cannot. If you need it a local copy, you want to send it, you can download it. And for some. But before sending this slip to reinsurers or placing brokers, you have to get it approved. So this is in draft mode. So I'll click on this. Need to send this for approval. So I logged in as administrator. I have authority, so I am sending it to myself. So message is on my desktop. So approval for slip section 1 is now pending. I'll click here. And I am approving myself. So if, typically it should go to your some of the higher authorities, because there is a dual checker concept. Must a person doing an entry can do mistakes, so it has to be verified for sure by another person. So this is approved. So the slip is ready. Now I'll float this slip for to the market. So next step is when I will mail this slip to reinsurers or brokers. So I have the inquiry code. If not there, I can select it from the help file. I'll select on help. Most recent inquiries are always on top. So I select it like this, and then I'll get a list of the underwriters available in my database. So these are dummy entries lying in my database. So we can select one by one. This is a button. We can see what is the inquiry offer available at any point of time. I can click on this and see. So suppose I wanted to say Berkshire. This list is coming for the based on the class of risk and for all countries. So if I select particular country, then or particular class of risk, underwriters who writes this class of risk will only appear, not the entire database. So I save some of the entries. So slip is created and reinsurers I selected is there. Now when I need Sorry, there was some technical issue from the Microsoft Teams side. This meeting was gone in hold. Just a moment. So I'm adding the names here. Okay, I add Rahul Dev. So Vice President Rahul.dev at online.com. So a person is added. So this way I can select email IDs. I'll keep this. Same way I'll select another email ID from another person. If no, there's no valid ID, so I can add it again, or just putting any temporary ID. I'll not be sending email on this. I can have ID in email. Okay. So suppose for this person, I don't have this company, I don't have the contact person. I will add the contact person here. So Om Prakash. I add another person as so sorry. There's some network issue again happened, and some bad quality of network is coming. That's why I've. And this is first of our experience, so we'll try to improve it next time. So then I can send email individually. This is coming from template. So we have template created in the template master. Okay, the slip is attached or automatically. We can attach more documents. We can have more documents from our database, sorry, from the drive, or we click on sending email to everyone. So see, this is a template based coming. So I have all dummy email IDs available, so I'm not clicking on send. If I click on send and my accounts set properly configured, system will send email from here. So next step is I can print the list of these These are the companies I have asked for the quote, and some of the details of the class of risk is also available in this report. Now let me get the reply from the reinsurers and brokers. Now you see here we have 100% share, and suggested sign line automatically system is dividing into 4, so 25%. And suppose the first reinsurer replied with 10% share, so we select 10, and the way if it is accepted we will select accepted, and interest if he is given some reference number, so reference number also we can RG 23, okay, this way, and save it. Another company may have returned with the 25%, so we select 25 and status as accepted, sorry. So we select status as accepted. So and third one again say it accepted for 15%, so sorry, it cannot be more than 100%. So it will create error on saving. So accepted. And I can either save individually or just click on save all. So see, I have provisional share available for 100%. I received a return share of 50%. 50% is still pending to be get from the. Now because I have a huge sum of 50%, which is support needed from the market. So I need, if I want edit slip, and I will select here 1137 inquiry code and will create another slip. And this can be with a 3.2% rate, for example. So here I have more premium to pay. Rest of the things will remain same. So I create another slip. So this is slip 2 is being created. So I for slip 2. And I save this slip. I click on this save or have the auto save enabled. Okay, so I have two slips separate. This is slip ID 1 and slip ID 2. The slip ID 1 and 2 are different, so I get this also approved and will send it again in the market. Now I have two slips approved here. So I'll again go to mail broker slip. Select inquiry code 1137 and I'll select slip 2 this time, not slip 1. We'll send to another reinsurers. So this way we can create as many slips as we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this next slip being created will copy from the most recent copy. So slip 3 will be created by copying from slip 2 and slip 4 will be created from slip 3. So if I wanted to send email, I can send email. If not sending currently, just as I can receive straight away the rates as I got the support. So we'll go to reply. So now this company again accepted for 10%. Oh, no, sorry, this was from original one. This again received, I received for 10%. And I received here again for 15%. And this one policy was aggressive. It got it say for 25%. So accepted, and this also accepted. So I'll save all these. So I get 50% for one, 50% for slip 1 and 50% for slip 2. So there are two more companies lying. I'll declined, or I can leave it like this. So not interest, does not write this class. Risk or whatever you can write. So one declined. And another also you can keep it. So once this ready, we can anytime we can print it out and we can see the support how we are getting. These are the accepted list. Okay, so I will proceed to receive reply from the. Now I'll create quotation slip. 1137. I'll select here. This, if I want to change anything, quoted share, etc. on reinsurance cedent side, I can change it, or I just add it here. Quotation slip added, and now another document we will create here is as a. See, we can change each line. We can change whatever we want. Suppose even we can change the share. Written share is 25%, and if you wanted to say share with the cedent as of today, now say 20% only, so we can do that. or else we will we'll just update it. And I will create the quotation slip. Again, my SOffice connects with the Microsoft Word, downloading the copy of slip and converting it into quotation slip. So see, the wording is changed. This is now quotation slip, copied from slip 1. Now, if you want to hide something, you can hide. You change something. This is again a Word file, and it's independent from the previous Word file. This file will be converted to the cover note. We will settle, create another webinar on how to create cover note from the slip by minimal effort. So in this webinar, you can just create slip. The quotation slip is created for everyone. If you wanted to edit something for individually, you can edit it. So then again, send all, we can send it to CDET. A mailbox is created. Or just a moment, I have selected only first slip, so I can select another slip also. Slip 2 also I can send. So separately I can send both the slips here. I've added only one, so I'm adding both the slips. So 2 quotation slips I can create. For one is for the slip 1 and another is for the slip 2. So this is QS1 from slip 1 and QS2 from the BS1. So close it. And quotation slip 2. So this is quotation slip created from slip 2. So I save here. And close this. So major steps completed here. We send this both the slips to through mail, or we download it. Almost everywhere the Word download button is available. So we download it. We can, if you are using Microsoft Word, you wanted to attach it with Word, or you wanted to send it through email from here, you can send it from here. And once CDET confirmed you that okay, go ahead, place this business, then we need to change the status of this slip from pending to approved. Approved means this is approved by the CDET to place the business. Both slips separately, because we have 2 slips, slip 1 and slip 2. So I'm doing for 2. Maybe it may be possible that CDET has given us the go ahead only on slip 2, not on slip 1. So at the time of placement line, we can add these other reinsurers also to slip 2, and we can resend the slip 2 to them and then get a confirmation from there. Once this is done, the only step remains here is to send the placement slip to underwriters. So now placement slip is very much unique for everyone. Okay, so placement slip like this. Now this is a final document, so carefully. You know that because placement line now once we are on placement line, so placement line comes here. So there are some of the risk bookmarks for only for the placement. So placement details. This is reinsurer date, reinsurer name, reinsurer address, reinsurer country, fax, email, written sale, signed sale, print by, created by. Okay. Some is for Excel related. See, you should be aware which field is to be used at what stage. Risk location, jurisdiction, interest insured, self-explanatory. Indemnity period for liability policies, project period for engineering policies, vessel details for marine policies, marine coverages details, war rate, OAP, vessel type. This is all marine class, year built. Okay. Some placement details here. When I created this slip, now I'll create. I'm doing a placement, so it accepted for 10%. I'll say 10. There is no save all button here. It is because very much specific for each underwriter. And if you want to add to this reinsurer name, that is also available. Reinsurer name, city, reinsurer country, etc. in fax number, and that is available only on placement slip page. So this is created, and let me create another slip as well. So placement slip 2 is also created, and not changing anything of now. I'm just saving it simply. So one thing is you must note that broker slip to quotation slip. Quotation slip converted into cover note and placement broker slip converted to place. This way it works. Suppose there is another facility on this form here. You can add more reinsurers as well. If your target, if it is not approved, we can add more reinsurers. This facility is also available. Based on the slip 1 or slip 2, you can add more reinsurers here. Straight away, by especially for the follow reinsurers, you can call for the follow reinsurers also. Approved slip we can directly place. So to rewind the things, what we have done in this webinar today, this is up to placing slip. So once placement is done, we will move to the technical entry, but that's another session. We will plan again based on the feedback of this to how to generate slip, how and cover note and the closings. So next step will be the creating the cover note, creating the final placement entry and generating credit debit note from that. So to rewind again, just quickly I'm taking you through that. So we gone to admin area. Uploaded email templates, sorry, slip templates for class of risk. So our class of risk displayed here. So we have for property, we created a slip and for cover note also. So we can delete them and re-upload also if we find some more changes in this. And suppose I delete this one. OK. And I can delete cover note also. So we can upload slip templates. I'm selecting master slip, which I have prepared, and master cover note also, which I have prepared. OK. By creating this, how to apply the now how to upload apply bookmarks. That is, I'm taking this, get the slip or create a plain Word file. Just a Word file. And write down as a, say, broker slip. And only thing is we need to apply the bookmark. Insert bookmark, and that too I'll copy it from my Excel file. Document title. OK. So I select doc title. So ACE underscore doc title. Okay. So bookmark created. Now I'll add here a reference. And I can again insert bookmark there. And we'll pick it from here as reference number. Next I can add, so you already have a slip templates created. Only thing you're seeing the new thing, which is I'm asking you to create a converting that your existing slip into the template by just adding the bookmark. And right bookmark helps you in creating slip. My support team is always available to help you in creating these bookmarks. You can copy it, just a copy paste from the, do not write yourself, because change in any single text in between will lead to not getting the value from the database. As because this is hard coded, it has to be prefixed by ACE. ACE we use from our vendor who give us this S-Office tool. So by this we identified that this is a bookmark assigned to get the data from the database, not your own bookmark, because you may have another bookmarks also in this in your application for your own identification point of view, because sometimes slips is contains many pages. So for your help, you may be applying some of your bookmarks. So your own bookmarks and SAR bookmarks is differentiable by applying ACE before that. So when it is ACE and this any value out of this, this means this is the bookmark. And we need to find out the value from the database against that inquiry you are creating, and then replace it with that values. Okay, so uploading the slip template, one part. Right choice you have to make by keeping your management meeting, how you want your template to be, with whether it is you want to use it as a class of risk as primary item, or you wanted to keep it at subclass. So based on that, my support team will configure to use slip template for each class or for each subclass. Once templates are ready, then system will when you are creating you are in FAQ and you do the FAQ entry, you do FAQ entry. From FAQ entry, system will automatically take you to the next page, which is for creating of the slip. And from slip, so automatically by adding that, you will find a next form to be just create slip. That slip can be created by a junior resource. So before sending this slip, or whoever is creating, at least a person, second person from your from the same department or from the senior authorities, this slip has to be approved before sending it to the market. Once approved, then you can send this slip to reinsurers, and once you receive the reply, you add reply into the reply page. Then we create quotation, and that we send that quotation to cedent and or our producing broker. And once the producing broker or our cedent confirms that you can go ahead and place the business. Then we go to the placement of the business, and this is all it works. Let me check if somebody has some questions. This is all from my side for the day. You can write your you can write your questions to me. I will be very happy to answer those queries. My support team is also available to answer your queries. We want you to use this slip system as you already have it on your in the application which you are using. So please suggest what you wanted to, if you know what you want, how you want, we will help you in creating the templates, right kind of templates for you. We will help you in creating bookmarks. That bookmarks can be, if it is available in the database, in the Excel file. If not there, then we can help you in adding another bookmarks also, if based on your requirement. So I request to all of you to use it, and if required, we can have another webinar on this topic, or if we get a positive feedback from the user side, we will take the another webinar on this. So thank you very much. Thank you, team.